Welcome to Tech in the Car. In this video we're going to talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 2. Is it the best foldable that Samsung made? Is it better than the Galaxy Fold 1? The answer is yes. Let's find out the 5 things that Samsung have changed and improved on to make this better in this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Number 1, new design. This is the original Galaxy Fold. This is a Galaxy Z Fold 2. You'll notice just looking at it that the screen on here is a lot smaller. The screen on here is a lot bigger. What are the differences? 4.6 inches, 6.2 inches. Now that might not seem like a huge, great big deal, but when you're typing on the original Galaxy Fold, it was really hard to hit the keyboard. It was almost impossible because it was so narrow that hitting the keys was really hard. The amount of bezel you can see on here is enormous. With the Z Fold 2, even though the screen is only a tiny bit wider, there's a huge difference when typing. You can actually hit the buttons, and although it's not as easy as a wider phone, it's a lot better than the original Galaxy Fold. So that's the first improvement that's been made. Let's also take a second to talk about the colors. There are 2 colors with the Z Fold 2, or the Z Fold 2 I should say, because I'm in the UK. There's black and there's Mystic Bronze. I have the black one here, but I also had a bronze one, and you can see looking at the bronze, it's matte, it doesn't get fingerprints, it looks really cool and classy. I actually think it looks nicer than the black. My issue with the bronze was I wasn't a fan of the hinge. It was a bit too much for my personal taste. But Samsung have a service where you can actually customize a hinge if you buy the phone from them. So I would have probably chosen a bronze phone with maybe a silver hinge. Samsung also have the Thom Browne edition, which has customized cases and watch straps for the Watch 3 and a specially designed silver Z Fold 2, which I really love to look at, and I would love to have got one of those. The second thing is, leading on from the first, the new displays. On the original Fold you had a 7.3 inch display which had this bezel all the way around, which was quite large, and the notch. And the notch had cameras in it, and it didn't really seem like it was necessary to have such a big notch on this screen. Samsung had already removed notches from their phones. The S20 didn't have one, the S10 didn't have one. So why did they put it on the Galaxy Fold? Just like with the iPhone, you got used to it, but it was kind of annoying that it was there, and it's something I never use. I never use those inside cameras. On the Z Fold 2, you have a 7.6 inch display with 120Hz high refresh rate, which means videos look smoother, websites scroll smoother, and it's just a huge delight and pleasure to look at. The original Fold had a 60Hz display. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people that was worried about the jelly effect when scrolling. I never noticed it and it never bothered me. But lots of people did have an issue with that, and that's gone with the Z Fold 2 with its 120Hz refresh rate. You know, and talking a bit more about the design too, the Z Fold 2 is slightly boxier, it's slightly wider, it's slightly more sturdy. It feels a lot more well built, which comes on to the third thing, the hinge. Let's talk about the hinge. This is the original Galaxy Fold. And you can see, looking at the original Galaxy Fold, that the hinge is absolutely fine. But you'll notice that there's sort of nothing in the middle. You have this sort of half open kind of thing going on, and it just feels flimsy. Now, I'll be honest with you, it didn't feel flimsy to me before I got my hands on the Z Fold 2. But the Z Fold 2 does take it to another level. And that's what you would expect from the second iteration. Now with the hinge, it stays in whatever position. It doesn't matter where it is, and this is because it's got cam technology inside it, which basically work like gears, which hold it in place at any point along its opening axis. And this is really cool technology. It feels just next level in the way it's feeling sturdy and much more durable. In fact, they've redesigned the whole hinge, and there are extra bristles down the side here, brushes which stop dirt getting into it. They were on the original Galaxy Fold, but they made them even better. And durability tests on YouTube, which you can probably find if you do a search, have shown the Z Fold 2 is a much better, more dust and dirt resistant hinge than the first Galaxy Fold. So the hinge design, much better, much sturdier, much higher quality. So what can you do with this new redesigned Hinge? We've got Flex Mode. In Flex Mode, I can have my video up here, I can have my comments down here, or I can have the camera open and I can see my viewfinder, and then down here I can see my preview of the images that I've taken. Or Google Duo, you can see all the videos up here from all your friends, and then you can also see yourself in the main area. So Flex Mode is really cool, gives you lots of options. You can also use this new Hinge to take selfies with the front screen. So here I am in the camera app, you can see quite clearly. At the top here, there's a little option for Selfie Mode. If I tap Selfie Mode, it tells me to open the camera. And then you can see a live preview of what you're looking at. So you can take amazing selfies with the much improved cameras on the back of this phone, the main cameras. So a better Hinge, cool software features, hopefully more apps will support Flex Mode with time. Big improvement, Samsung. Number 4 on my list is the cameras. The cameras are much improved. There are 3 12 megapixel cameras on the outside, a wide angle, an ultra wide, and a telephoto with 2x zoom. These cameras are much better than on the original Fold. The original Fold took good enough pictures, and you can see my videos comparing it to the iPhone 11, but it wasn't quite up to the standard of the S20 or the S10 at the time, or the Note 10. So now they've improved that. The pictures coming out of this camera are much better. Again, not quite at the Note 20 Ultra because it's missing some of the hardware of the cameras there, but they are really, really good cameras. The next thing you'll notice is the new pinhole cameras. No notch, no bezel, 10 megapixel cameras, which again are an improvement on the original Fold for selfies. But again, as I just showed you, you can look at your selfies and take your selfies using the main cameras, using the really cool selfie mode on this phone. Number 5, last but not least, is the better hardware and software of this phone in general. So it's got a new latest Snapdragon 865 Plus processor. It's got 12 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a slight step down in storage from 512 gigabytes to 256, but that's still a lot of storage. It's got a much better fingerprint sensor that I can just tap on and it will unlock. That's a huge improvement over the original Galaxy Fold, which was a real bit of a pain in the neck to unlock sometimes. And of course, it's got a much bigger battery than the original Galaxy Fold, and it's just faster and smoother with the latest Android software. These are incremental things that you would expect from a new Galaxy Fold, but they just take it to the next level. So what do I think in conclusion? I've said several times that the Galaxy Z Fold 2 takes it to the next level, that the hardware, the software, the build quality, everything is much better, and it is. And so I think this is an amazing phone. I think it's a big step up over the original Fold, and actually it's slightly cheaper in Europe, although I believe it's the same price in the US. I would recommend this phone to anybody that wants a folding phone. There are lots of things which they've improved. It's more durable, it has better performance, it has a better design. Hope you enjoyed this video. There are more videos coming on Tech in the Car, including car videos and gadget videos. Please like, comment and subscribe. I appreciate all your support. I've just hit 1,000 subscribers and I can't thank everybody enough who's watched and talked to me and been a part of this channel. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video and please stay safe.